The names that built this program are legendary. Lewis, Taylor, Reed, Portis, Kosar, Testaverde. And it is with reverence, respect, and excitement that we welcome you to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Texas A&M's offense will get the first crack at it here. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows throwing the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
No, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
Texas A&M going quickly. There's always that issue of conference pride, of keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely adds some of that fire. It makes you want to beat them more. I love these big-time games.
Yeah, they really do, Dave. And I think this is one of those games where if you're the ACC team and your players in that locker room, you've had this game circled all off-season. This game is your opportunity to prove, not just to your conference, not just to the SEC, but to everybody in college football, just how good you are as a team and how good your conference is.
So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Quick pass on the jet motion. Tackle is made after the first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out of the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance.
Gonna let it fly. All right, blew his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The play action fake. On the run, still looking. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. Texas A&M going up tempo. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Tempo in overdrive. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Running it back, it's Cook. And the returner will be dragged down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Quickly to the tight end. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided,
pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Texas A&M going quickly. Quick strike complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Feeling some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what...
And he's running in the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
With the catch, it's Cook. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cade.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together.
Open runway ahead. The 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They'll go to the ground. At midfield, he's got room. Afterburner's coming. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Miami!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Texas A&M going up tempo. Shotgun snap on third down. Time to take a shot. Wide open, he makes the catch. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Aggie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that run.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back.
Pulls it in on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And that flea flicker is a play that they've probably had in their back pocket for weeks, just waiting for the right time to call it. They picked the perfect moment. Everybody fooled defensive.
He'll take a shot. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Running it back, it's Cook. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Getting some heat. Going to try to get it himself.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. And the Canes have this offense rolling. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cook. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He caught it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answer so far. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got it. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The Aggies will hustle to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on second down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Leaves it with the back. Bulls his way forward. At the 35, he's got room. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And the Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Parker. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Swings it out to the flat. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Takes the easy one to the back. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He's going to pass. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On second down, he'll let it fly. Pressure coming. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds a man on the right. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? From the 30-yard line on first down. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Ramirez. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Splits the uprights. Good. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here's the return from inside his 10, and the returner will be brought down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the 3rd quarter started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Buying some time. Fires on the move. Got his man all by himself. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Caught in the backfield, it's Cook. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Canes look to keep this drive humming. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes his connection. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the single back. Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16. Give him 105 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Aggies are in the hurry-up. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
So far, everything's just seemed to work for this offense when they've wanted to run the football. Regardless of what down and distance it is, they're able to get it done. Up front, getting a lot of push, and these backs are finding the holes.
Trying to get to it. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard, and he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Get every inch you can, but don't take the big hit. Great job by the quarterback. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those.
Timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. He'll try the right side. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Now they're going to throw it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Slips a tackle. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. The Canes are flying down the field. The give from the gun. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, Dave. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him for the sack.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Off play action. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Hurricanes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Ramirez. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1st down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Texas A&M going quickly.
They've got the weapons to stay aggressive. He just made a big play. Let's see if we can take a shot here into the end zone, score, and try to save as much time on the clock as we can.
They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. No huddle here for the offense. Running back goes in motion. They'll go right back to him. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? They'll try to run for it. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
The give and the run on 4th down. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. They'll give it to him again. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play. And he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. 3rd down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. He wants to throw it. Touchdown, Aggies! And the comeback is on. Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but, man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
On 3rd down, going up top. They're trying to get to him. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. And the Canes send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down.
And how about the defense? How big was that stop? Forcing the punt, getting it back to the offense, and all of a sudden, you feel the momentum now on their side.
Made a defender miss. Oh, look out, there he goes. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work, now facing 2nd and long from the 19. They're bringing heat. He's going to run it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. He wants to go deep. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. He's off to the races. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8-ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. A strike downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw it again. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Off he goes. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Miami. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rush.
Pass on the way. It's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career.
He tries to take the top off, and he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Hurricane! And the pummeling has started. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
After this, it'll be a wrap. He'll come out throwing on first down. It's complete on the right side. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. This is what